Okay guys, I am absolutely livid. Hey guys, it's Jess from She's the Posh. Have an update for you on the Rebag situation. This video is not really scripted. None of my videos really are scripted, but usually I have some kind of structure. But I just want to give you an update. So many people have been in the comments asking me for an update, what's going on. So I want to get this out here and try to edit as fast as possible. I have received a conclusion from Rebag. I'm going to tell you where we're at and what's going on. I'll tell you a couple things that I found out. So since I have posted this, I'm really grateful for all the comments that I've gotten from other people, suggestions. I've also had some people share their stories with me, and I'm going to share what they're doing right now with me and how I am responding. So first of all, thank you for your kind words. Thank you for sharing your story with how they've wronged you. It does make me feel less like an idiot, because sometimes when this stuff happens and you're scammed and someone steals from you, you're like, I'm an idiot, I shouldn't have done this. In reality, this is not on me, it is on Rebag. And the reason I am filming these videos and I'm doing all this stuff is I want to get the information out there. I'm hoping if someone's looking up Rebag, my video will pop up and they won't send their stuff to them because they'll see the problems that they've had. And when they see my review or anything on there, they'll see what happened to me, and maybe they won't sell or they'll choose a different company. It will stop it from happening to somebody else. We last left it. If you're not sure, please refer to my other video. I'm not going to go into all the evidence, all the things I have, but how we left it is that my bag, they said, was lost, that the box arrived from FedEx damaged and open. The utility was missing. Everything was else in there, but the utility that I was missing, I had stated that I had put things in LV boxes. So I had 4 items in one box and 3 of them were in LV box, and I had front row sneakers, so we're in bubble wrap on the side. And they are claiming that the utility was completely missing and the box was damaged and opened. So per the risk of loss, that means that I'm responsible for the loss if the box arrived damaged. However, they never noted that with FedEx. And then a couple days later, I get an email that my utility bag is checked in. So per their terms of risk of loss, they are claiming ownership of that item legally. So they have to pay it for me. If it's lost in their inventory, if it's lost where they're at, doesn't matter. They checked it into the system, they owe me the money. So that's how I left it with them. In the other video, you'll hear all the emails, the correspondence, how I handle myself. I always try to handle myself with grace, dignity, class, even though I don't know if you can hear my voice is a little strained because I'm very upset because of what I got from them last night. That's how we left it. I had been reaching out to Rebag every single day for a conclusion. They kept telling me that it's given to upper management. So I get an email last night. Of course, it's like 8 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time. You know, they're just like dumping it on me in the evening and not during a normal time. In there, they said they finished their investigation, and per their video footage, they said that, get this guys, that the 3 boxes were in that box. They said they were expecting to receive 5 items. They only received 4 items. The saline was in the one box, and there was only 3 items in the other box. I had 2 magnetic boxes in there, and then I had 1 Louis Vuitton shoe box that had my boots in it. So they are claiming that the video footage shows that those boxes were there. So if those boxes were there, my bag was there. But they are claiming that in that 3rd box was not my bag, but the front row sneakers. And when I got that, I was like, wow, someone at Rebag stole it. At first I thought maybe it was FedEx, maybe someone opened my box. You know, maybe it did fall out. Like, I was really thinking that it was gonna be FedEx, but it is a magnetic handbag storage box, right? If you know Louis Vuitton boxes, they're magnetic. Actually, let me get one. Let's do some handbag science. So this is the box, only it was a little bit smaller because it was my utility. And this is how the boxes come. They're magnetic. So you have this little flap and it's magnetic and it shuts. And then you open it up in this one. So when I sent it to them, I had this stuff in there, the ribbon. I always keep that stuff in there. And it shuts like that. So how I had it stored is I had it on its side like this. So if it's in the box, it was snuck It was snug next to the other box, so there's no way that this box can come open, right? If it is on its side like this is not gonna fly open. Oh, like FedEx is handling my box. Look, it doesn't pop open. This is a shoebox. Louis Vuitton, it's not magnetic or anything, and it just pulls out like this. So again, this is kind of snug. Like this, I mean, this is knocked around and it was on its side like this. So the only way this would fall out is a little bit of gravity. So this is a shoebox. So I sent 2 of those magnetic boxes and 1 shoebox because I didn't have a box for the front row sneakers. And I am not going to send them a handbag box for front row sneakers. Why would I give them one of my really nice boxes to put sneakers in? It doesn't make sense. I would give them the shoebox if I had it and I didn't have it. Because when I received it, it was new, but I got it from Fashion File, I believe, so it didn't come with the box. So there's the science there. So based on that, that means that someone had to open that magnetic box, take it out, throw my sneakers in there, take the bag out, throw my sneakers in there and put it in there. So that is evidence enough to me because I know what I did. I know what I sent, and I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to try to steal from Rebag. It makes no sense because I was planning on actually trying to buy a new Kelly 25 from them. I had a list. I was talking to my sales associate about items that I was looking for her and her to let me know when they came in. Why would I do this? So we got to add that evidence into it as well. And then basically in the email, they are telling me that I must have misplaced it. And they didn't send me this evidence of the boxes being there. They are just basically telling me that it's probably in my inventory or I accidentally mailed it to someone else because I am so negligent with my items that I just lose $3,000 bags. I just send them to who knows where. Like, it was so insulting when you read this email. And then they gave me a conclusion that if I accept the other items, they're willing to accept the other items, bless their hearts, the really cheap items. They're willing to accept those and they are going to give me an extra $500 in good faith for all this that has happened. And then I can accept that or they'll send everything back to me. So obviously I'm not going to accept the $500. If I accept this $500 attempted bribery, I guess, then all my claims are gone for the bag. So I'm like, nope, send everything back to me. I will be filming it. I told them I will be filming it. I also told them that I filed with the Better Business Bureau, and which is what I've done. So the next step is I filed with them. I really was very proud of the actual claim that I put in there. And what does that do? So with the Better Business Bureau, it is a rating that they get. And if they refuse to respond to my complaint, their rating drops. Also, my complaint is going to be searchable and it's going to be on the website for at least 3 years. And again, the response is going to be searchable. So when I typed it up and sent it out, I wanted to make sure that anyone who had no idea like what happens with reselling or this company would know exactly what happened and who was in the wrong. I stated that we had agreed on a sale of credit from that store. I sent the box in. And I was told that an item was missing. Then I received an email that the item was checked in. And per these terms of risk of loss, I included evidence of the email that it was checked in, the risk of loss. And again, those statements say that I take on the risk of loss if it gets lost in shipment or damaged. And once Rebag checks it into their system, they take the risk of loss. So if they don't have the bag on hand right now, they checked it into their system. They can claim a glitch all they want, but legally they checked it into their system. Therefore, they have claimed ownership legally for the item per the terms and condition that we both agree upon. And now they just don't want to deal with the terms because they don't like it. They're like, man, I don't want to have to pay for this. So they've been giving me, and I wrote in there, you've been giving nothing but inconsistent stories that the bag was missing. So when they said the bag was missing, I assumed the box was missing, right? Like, how can you say, oh, we got all 3 boxes? Why didn't from the beginning you say, we got all 3 boxes, but the shoes were in the box? Like from the beginning, that's not what they said. They said that the box arrived open and damaged and the bag was not in there, but everything else was in there. From the beginning, I said there were 3 Louis Vuitton boxes in there. They had the ribbon, they had the tags, they had the receipts, all that stuff that comes with it in there if that helps you find it. And then they send that right back to me and say, see, We did find those 3 boxes, but the shoes were in it, not that. I show you the magnetic boxes here, and the only way the shoes could have jumped from the bubble wrap and put in there is if someone else placed it and put it in there, and it was not me. And for me, if someone from FedEx is going to be stealing my box, they're just gonna take the whole box. Why would they like craft and put that? It has to be someone that works for the company that was trying to be shady and sly, take the bag and put that in there. So I filed that. I explained, simple enough, legally, you owe me the money. So that'll be put on there. I also have looked into other places that I can file claims, especially like I'm just gonna do free. I know someone said that in New York, I can file something with like the district attorney. I am going to continue to do some videos, just sharing other people's stories, but what's going on. So that's something legally I can do. Screenshotting people's experiences on the Better Business Bureau, how they responded to them. I'm also going to be sharing reviews and other things that I've saw. I'm going to be sharing other creators because I am not the only one. And I noted that in the BBB complaint is there is fraud going on at Rebag. At first, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I thought maybe someone took it, maybe it fell out, maybe this stuff happened. I'm just lucky that this glitch happened and they claimed ownership because now they have to give me my money based on these terms. But when they told me this latest story, that my box arrived and the shoes jumped from the bubble wrap in the side and ended up in the box that is folded over and stuck in there, I knew that someone at the Rebag receiving department stole my bag. And there's no doubt they're doing it for other people. I will be compiling some stories that I think are the most important stories for people to know to put up here. So there's something happening in a certain section of Rebag that is not in the filming section. I'm seeing reviews from like August of things missing, shipments not getting there, theft allegations. I've had allegations of someone sent them a counterfeit strap. So someone sent them a strap and they got sent back a different strap than what they sent out that was counterfeit. And that's what they were claiming was sent to them. So this makes sense that someone in the shipping receiving department is taking the authentic item out and switching with something fake. With me, they thought, oh, there's already some loose shoes in there. So they just opened the box and they threw the shoes in there and closed it. It is the perfect thing for them to do because Rebag, per their terms, have said that they are not insuring these items because they had so much fraud happening. That's another thing I found out is they've had a lot of fraud happening, which is why they don't do the insurance anymore because it was costing them too much money. If you have a lot of fraud going on, if something keeps happening over and over again, you're getting these counterfeit people, but people are saying they're not counterfeit. If you're getting people saying they didn't receive stuff and you're getting things where people say their stuff was missing and it wasn't sent there, when you keep getting the same things over and over again, where it's happening in your shipping and receiving department, all of this is coming from shipping and receiving, then you have the problem, not the people, right? You're gonna get fraud. You're gonna get people that are gonna try to do that stuff. But you gotta look at all the evidence, right? You've gotta look at who are these people that are making these claims, that are saying something bad happened. Are they people that have bought from us several times? They are. Person that got the fake strap back is someone that is a diamond member. What does that mean? That means they spend over $10,000 per year at Rebag. And they're saying, hey, this $700 strap got returned to me is not the strap I gave you. I don't know what the heck this is. This is not real. They were told, no, that's what we were given. That's what was shipped out. So when you have these loyal members that are telling you something is going wrong inside your department, successful men and women who are telling you that this isn't right, something is wrong, but yet you're going to trust this shipping and receiving department that is causing all these complaints. All these complaints are coming from this department right there. So guys, that is the update right now. I will let you know how they respond. I'm gonna do a better video where I bring other voices to these other people, but I just wanted to give you this conclusion, which is not really a conclusion, because I just wanna get the word out there and I didn't wanna leave you hanging because I really appreciate all your kind words. I appreciate some of you being so angry just like me, and it just makes me feel so much better that I'm not an idiot because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm an idiot because to me, this seems plain as day what's going wrong, but apparently to Rebag, it does not. And the fact that no one has called me or wanted to talk to me about what has happened is very, very telling of the company and how they handle themselves. They hide behind secret footage. They hide behind policies that they can't even hold the standards of. So yeah, guys, that's the update, and hopefully I'll have some kind of answer from them soon. But yeah, I'm not giving up. I mean, it's not about the money anymore. Like, it's not about the money anymore. It's about justice for other people, because I'm fortunate enough that this loss will not make or break me. However, I don't want this to happen to anybody else. And I want companies to be held accountable for their wrongdoing. And that's what it comes down to. And I want people to be of their word. If you have your word that you are going to take care of other people's property, and you have this term that you expect me to agree to, I expect you to agree to the same term. And that's it. Hey guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye guys.